Hello, welcome back to Learn with Biju. In this week, in my favorite topics, I'm going to discuss few things about 5G. In India, 5G spectrum is going to be auctioned in the coming months, and we see a lot of news around that in our social media. So ideally, it is very relevant to understand some of the concepts in 5G, the evolution of 5G, the technologies going to impacted by 5G, how 5G will change our lifestyle, and some of the areas 5G is going to disrupt. Such topics we can discuss today. Welcome to 5G. The purpose is getting comfortable with 5G so that we can speak about 5G for a few minutes. We will start with mobile evolution. I'm showing you all generation of mobile network from 1G to 5G. So you can see 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. 1G was introduced in Tokyo, Japan in 1980. Motorola brought the first mobile phone for us. But listening to somebody over a 1G network was difficult due to the low sound quality and poor coverage. Also, somebody can tap into others' call easily because it is analog signal. Exactly after 10 years in 1991, second generation introduced in Finland with a digital transmission. They introduced encryption technology to avoid others' intrusion. The encryption was used in the text messages. They also introduced others such as SMS, picture message, and MMS, and so on. In 2G, the speed of 2G with the GPRS is 50 kbps. Maximum is 50 kbps. After 7 years, 3G introduced with more data, video calling features, and mobile internet with the speed up to 2 Mbps. Also introduced onboard storage devices. So again, after 10 years, the fourth generation released in 2008. It supports mobile features like 3G does and also gaming services, HD mobile TV features, video conferencing, and features that demand high speeds. And the speed is up to 1 Gbps, gigabytes per second in 4G network. Each generation of mobile network taking almost 10 years to evolve. So now we are in 5G world. 5G is not only about mobile, but also about autonomous car, smart home devices, IoT devices, etc. Yes, with 5G things will be faster, and we mean a lot faster up to 20 Gbps. See, now when we are talking about 5G, the 5G technology is driven by 8 specification requirements. As I mentioned earlier, the speed is increased up to 20 gigabytes per second, which is 10 to 100 times improvement over 4G network. Second is 5G reduces the latency. When I talk about latency, just consider in 4G network, it would take around 100 milliseconds for a piece of data to travel in the air between the mobile device and the base station to get the content, to get the response. 5G reduces this time to a single digit millisecond. In 5G, it also helps to connect to lot more devices into the network than 4G. Also, 5G can support up to 1 million devices per square kilometer. Just think about an Olympic village. There will be more people than what we expect. So such kind ability to connect that many devices is really a revolution. In 5G, the network reliability defined as near to 100%, which means that the network data package failure rate is very minimal and 100% coverage. In a simple way, I can say you are trying to transfer 1 GB of data in 4G network and the same 1 GB data trying to send over 5G network. For transferring this 1 GB file, you need only 10% of the electric energy in 5G that compared to 4G. So the low power consumption is what will allow connected object to operate for years without the need for human assistance. So at a glance, the specifications are the higher speed up to 20 Gbps data rate, 1 millisecond latency, 1000-fold bandwidth, up to 100-fold number of connected devices, 99.999 availability, 100% coverage, 100% reduction in network energy usage, and up to 10 years battery life for low power IoT devices. Then let's look into what makes 5G unique. So 5G means speed, latency, and reliability, which is again user experience. The user experience is backed with speed, latency, and reliability. Next, we will see how 5G is going to change our lives. Now we know that everything that we use is in the cloud. The combination of 5G cellular and cloud technologies will provide substantial richness in capacity, the flexibility and the functionality to mobile network. When I say cloud service, it can be centralized or edge computing. Edge computing will allow carriers to offer competitive service with low latency. Next feature is AI and machine learning. It will play a key role to deliver outstanding new experiences with the help of 5G. With the right data and the AI models, network providers can get high performance and automation in their 5G networks. As I mentioned earlier, 5G network will have a high reliability around 100% with low latency. Then the very important feature is more device connectivity. 5G enable more device connectivity. We can connect a lot of devices in 5G network. It says 1 million devices per square kilometer. We are expecting total devices of 700 million to 3.2 billion growth by 2023. 5G can easily accommodate that. So 5G also support ambient computing. Ambient computing is a part of edge computing with the help of IoT devices. It is a combination of endpoint hardware, software, user experience like Alexa or smart devices. The final last one is always on connectivity. Nowadays, we know that we need internet to be always connected with the devices. With 5G, it enables us to connect a lot of devices into the network with more reliability. So now you understand how 5G will change our lives. So providing cloud computing support, AI and machine learning, reliable wireless interactivity, more device connectivity, ambient computing, always on connectivity. There are technology advancements that will be enabled by 5G. First technology advancement is in self-driving cars and autonomous drones. Only a few years ago, self-driving cars were no more than a vision in a science fiction movie. Today, the first partially automated vehicles with various assistance systems can be already seen in our roads. Autonomous driving is also no longer just a dream. I think you know what autonomous means. That the car is fully independent in making decisions and responding to situations, including emergencies. No driver, no external interventions are needed. Not only that, they will be able to make autonomous decisions. They will also communicate and cooperate with each other. And the next major impact will be in the IoT area. The Internet of Things is rising as the number of connected devices is set to increase from 700 million to 3.2 billion by 2023. Well, there are a number of factors contributing to this role. One of the most important will be the development of 5G networks. Next use case will be AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality. Augmented reality and virtual reality is still relatively niche technologies that have not yet been adopted at scale. While AR and VR technology has existed for a couple of years, adoption at rate needs 5G and edge computing. The ultra low latency and the high bandwidth that 5G brings is crucial in enabling use cases. Now we will deep dive into the details and specifications of 5G. We are not going so deep. We are just trying to understand a high level. So you read stronger range and greater strength. See, millimeter waves are used in 5G transmission. It is having shorter range but more strength with respect to bandwidth. 5G uses the frequency band in the range of 24 GHz to 100 GHz. Previously, the use of frequency bands much above 6 GHz was considered unsuitable for mobile communication due to the high propagation losses, and easily the signals can get blocked by buildings, building materials and foliage. Although these challenges place limitation on millimeter wave deployment, new antenna technology has been introduced and that will take care of these limitations. 5G millimeter waves uses massive MIMO antennas, multiple in and multiple out, and its range is total up to few hundreds of meters. And this hundreds of meters range is considered as a cell size. So what is a cell size? The hundreds of meter range which a MIMO antenna can transmit. So we need a lot of MIMO antennas in 5G network. You are going to see a lot of MIMO antennas everywhere in the near future. So the telecom authorities announced that they have to plan to keep the MIMO antennas in the electric posts, metro pillars, and traffic lights. The smaller cell sites of 5G millimeter waves not only provide high throughput but also allows for efficient use of spectrum as frequencies can be reused over relatively small distance. So 5G millimeter waves performance is therefore dependent on the line of sight and no line of sight propagation of signals and antenna design. So one of the core concept is edge computing. Why? It is for low latency. The edge computing is a distributed computing paradigm that brings computation and the data storage closer to the location where it is needed to improve response time and save bandwidth. So 50% enterprise data to be processed at the edge by 2025 according to Gartner. The most important question is how will 5G affect us? 5G is going to impact on many sectors like automotive, healthcare, retail sectors, finance industry, energy sector, and so on. So we will look into few of them. So first we will see what is the impact on healthcare. In most cases, when we become ill and need medical attention, we need to travel to doctor or hospitals. For people in rural areas with doctors located several miles away, traveling while ill can be challenging and time consuming. With the help of telehealth and a remote home monitoring system, we could receive care from doctors. Doctors could make recommendations after a short video call and even submit prescription request. Telemedicine request Telemedicine requires a network that can support real-time high-quality video, which often means wired network. With 5G, healthcare system can enable mobile networks to handle telemedicine appointments, which can greatly increase the reach of the program. Then next is MRIs and PET scans. So MRIs and the other scanners result are typically very large files and often must be sent to the specialist for review. PET scanner generates extremely large files, up to 1 gigabytes of information per patient per study. When the network is low on bandwidth, the transmission can take long time and maybe it cannot send successfully. This means the patient wait even longer treatment. Adding a high-speed 5G network to existing architecture can help quickly transfer the huge medical data files. According to a study by Market Research Future, the telemedicine market is expected to grow about 16.5%. The next is AR, VR, and spatial computing. While augmented reality, AR, virtual reality, VR, and spatial computing are already being used in healthcare on a limited basis, 5G may eventually further enhance a doctor's ability to deliver innovative, less harmful treatments. The next area I am sure you are aware is wearables and health monitoring devices. By using these devices, you can monitor your health and gather data that can be used to improve personalized and preventive care. 86% of doctors say wearables, which are a common type of remote monitoring, increases patient engagement with their own health. Additionally, wearables are predicted to decrease hospital cost by 60% in the next 5 years. This is a high level view from the healthcare section. Just imagine you walk into a grocery store and take out your mobile phone. In the store's AI enabled application, you upload your shopping list for the day. Using fast 5G technology, that list transmits to the nearby mobile edge computing server to that maps out the exact locations, stock status, alternatives to your items. All this information is available at your fingertips. Also, your shopping cart, which is already equipped with a checkout system, automatically scans anything you put in it. Finally, you complete your transaction through the mobile app. All that without waiting in a queue. Case for 5G adoption in the retail is personalization. 91% of customers in a study revealed that they prefer to only shop from recognized brands that provide personalized recommendations. Retailers have identified the importance of physical stores as the source of data to deliver customers a personalized experience with the help of 5G. Just another scenario like in third picture, a customer is walking around a mall and window shopping. If a store window displays having large HD screen, when customer stops by in front of the screen, they see a life-size recreation of themselves wearing the sari or sportswear. Such a such a personalized experience before a customer even walk into your store is sure to translate into an increased footfall. 5G speed and latency will help to achieve personalized experience, and also there is going to have a lot of personalization in mobile phone apps. With AR VR capability, you can see is the new furniture can fit in your room well or not. Or you can see the 3D detailing of an item that is not available in the store or you want to import from other countries. These are some of the use cases in retail market. So more industries will be affected for sure, including but not limited to manufacturing, government, public safety, automotive, media, entertainments, agriculture, space science, etc. Next, we will see how 5G impacting metaverse. Maybe you have heard about metaverse. Metaverse is a virtual reality space in which users can interact with a computer generated environment and also they can interact with other users. It is a combination of multiple elements of the technology, including virtual reality, augmented reality, video, and 3D, where users live within a digital universe. Nowadays, we are connecting with the people in social media using mobile or computers by using screen. But just consider if you are seeing them in a virtual reality environment so that you can feel their emotions, presence, and you can feel that you are really with them. Another area of metaverse is on the gaming and entertainment. Another area of metaverse in the education field. Just consider you are studying the astrophysics. You want to know more details about Mars. The metaverse will help you to bring the Mars close than that you imagine. But for enabling the metaverse to the people, we need high speed and low latency network to bring large volume of data and bring computation in low latency. So with the help of 5G, we can make use of metaverse in near future. So 5G provides the basic infrastructure to the metaverse. So while 5G has a lot of benefits, there are also some challenges. The obstructions can impact connectivity, better storage required, fast processing equipments are to be set up, security due to data and computation in the edge servers, initial cost for rolling are high, limitation of rural areas, battery drain on devices, upload speeds don't match download speeds, detracting from the aesthetics, conspiracy theories. So please comment. How did you find this session? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will come with another favorite topic next week. Thank you.